everyone. Please welcome my guest, the amazing Thomas from Tarot Your Way. Say hi to everybody, Thomas.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Tarot Stash. I am glad you were here. Thank you for being here, because today Thomas and I are talking about the Vanessa Tarot. So we're doing a deck casual of the Vanessa Tarot. And we've done deck casual before, and we were trying to find a deck that we both have, and you had mentioned this one, and I'm like going, yes, I have this one, and I would very much like to talk about it. So, and whilst we're getting ready, Thomas, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Let's see. I've got tarot pairs, and then that's Tuesday nights with Jeff. Wednesday is shadow work with Hershey.
Mm-hmm.
And this coming Sunday will be the interactive intuitive tarot journaling, and we're at 5 of Pentacles.
Excellent. And so everybody, please remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Really.
Really.
Yes, really. And, I encourage everybody to purchase responsibly, to know your limits. We are here to share about the Vanessa Tarot. We are not here to sell. So, okay, so I've got a few things that I want to go through, Thomas, that this deck came out in 2006. It is from US Games, and it comes in a tin. I mean, it comes in a lovely tin, and so this fits into your card shuffler very well. Tins are good for that.
Yeah, poker size cards, 2.5 by 3.5 are like my dimensions for my card shuffler.
Mm-hmm.
Wish they made something that was adjustable, but I don't think they've ever thought anybody would be shuffling 6 decks of tarot cards or specifically for blackjack shoes of 6 or 8 decks.
Oh,
so
of course.
These shufflers are deep and meant to take a lot of decks.
Correct. So if anybody out there has connections to automatic deck shufflers and can get Thomas a larger deck shuffler, one that can handle a tarot deck, contact him, right? Because I mean, it would be great.
Handy.
It would be handy, yes. It would be handy for a lot of people who do have difficulty sometimes shuffling decks. And I do want to say hello to some of the best chatters. Jane the Secret Tarot is here. And Peace Mama is here. Hello. And we have Hershey, the Shadow Reader, is here. Hello. So
hi, Remy.
Yes. And yeah, you haven't seen Jane in a while, have you, Hershey? They were just doing a live together, everybody. So, Thomas, when did you first become aware of the Vanessa Tarot?
I believe it was just shortly after I started my channel and was looking for. I found the solar deck that would fit in the card shuffler, and then same thing. US Games does this one, so I ordered this one as well.
Nice. And by the way, the creator of the Stolar Tarot, there's another deck coming out apparently.
Okay.
Oh, look at Thomas's eyes. What? Yeah. Jamie, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path had mentioned it, and I do think it's I don't think it's a Kickstarter, but it could be.
Mhm.
So, but
Well, we did a deck casual of the Word Cloud Tarot, uh, which you told me that it was the same artist as Adam Stoller, and
yep,
of course, it's the same style.
yep, yeah. So, and we did that, and I don't think I linked that one below, but that's okay. And I just upset the natural, the precarious order of decks that are, within arm's reach. So, I first became aware of this when Sadhana, with Integrative with Healing with Sadhana, talked about this deck and how she thought it was fun because it's a deck that captures pulp pulp pulp. Here, let me do this. You're not drinking your 2-liter bottle of Pepsi or anything like that?
No, I've got big old tumbler.
Big old tumbler. So, Sadhana was talking about how it was inspired by pop culture, and I really liked that. So, and more people are here. Hello. I did make Hershey laugh. So, Hypnicity is here. Hello. I hope it has clowns in it again. I don't think there's any clowns in this one. So, Pamela Batchelor is here. Good to see you. Thank you. And Mousy is here, strutting in and parking my tush in the front row. But better to hear you all. There you go. Yeah. Mousy, can you hear us? Mousy. So, I've got to be careful. I keep moving stuff. So it comes in a tin. It does have a guidebook, as a little guidebook. And there it is. Yes. And the guidebook itself is 29 pages. It has one spread and a place for notes. The minors, the minors are set up. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Let me back up. It goes through the majors and it gives upright and reversed meanings. And then when we get to the minors, it sets the minors up by card number. So, for instance, all of the 4s are together, all of the 5s are together, and so on. So it sets it up that way, which is actually kind of nice if you're working to learning numbers and what those mean in tarot. It could be a very nice way to learn numbers because you're seeing them all together. So, and more people have come in, so it's great to see people. And Vanessa is here. Good to see you. And clean up your son's broken glass. Well, okay. Plucky Heroine is here. Hi, Plucky. And Plucky is work lurking. Delphi Ross is here. Hello. Oh, and Delphi, this is Thomas. Tarot Your Way. This is Delphi's first time with you, Thomas.
Welcome.
And we have Michelle Marie. Great to see you. Hello. And hello, Jonathan. Great to see you both. Dancing Soul Sister has arrived. Hello. And Thomas for the first time. Dancing Soul Sister. It's just I just love introducing people.
Dance for me. I'm a little leg challenged.
That's okay. Thank you. I do like my nail polish too. It's fun. And Hypnicity likes the books that are sorted by number. So, and so it's set up by number. The card stock is fine. It's a good card stock. It has 78 cards. It actually comes with 80 cards because it has a title card,
And
which you'll see like that. Yep. And yeah, that and this says inspired by pop culture heroines of television, cinema, and comic books. The charming power chicks of Vanessa Tarot are all glammed up and ready for life's adventures. Join them in their joyride through the tarot deck, where they share all their special secrets. And this is by Filipino illustrator and multimedia artist Lynyrd Narciso. And they interpret the classic tarot with delightful characters and fanciful settings, yet insightful readings. So I do want you to be able to see the artist's name, because I think it's very important. This is available through US Games Incorporated. Links are below. Purchase responsibly. Know your limits. I was actually surprised. This deck came out in 2006. So this isn't a new deck, and it's probably got stuff from 2005 and before for pop culture and not after. So, be aware of that. So, and Peace Mama is like, love, I need this. So, the Hanson Robert guidebooks is set up with numbers too. Mm-hmm. And, so we've got, yep, I will do, Thomas. So cool. All right. I'm talking really quickly, but I did show the backs of the deck. The backs are like this.
And are reversible. The pattern is
yes,
same. Yeah.
Thank you for remembering that. And if you want to compare it to standard RWS, here's the size difference. So the Vanessa Tarot is 9.5 centimeters by 6 centimeters, which is 3 1/4 inches by 2 3/8 inches. So, and it fits nicely into your card shuffler. So, and did my nails, and the color is like your color. Oh, cool. Yeah. And Richie Longman Tarot is here. Hello, Richie.
Hi, Richie. So you both have Wiley Wisteria on?
I don't remember what the color name is. Here, because it's called November Fog.
Just like my brain.
There you go. There you go. So it's a bordered deck, and they are clearly labeled. So each card is set up in this manner. The color does change here. Oh, wait a minute. I have my tiny hands to be able to help. The color that's here changes, and I can't really tell if there's a specific reason for them in that order. Shuffles very nicely. And the major arcana, there's no change to the traditional meanings. Strength is 8. Justice is 11. And the court card namings are the usual court card namings. And there are the occasional male figures in this. This is all a female deck. It's primarily female deck. So all of the court cards are females. So, and again, I'm doing my notes. Wands are fire, cups are water, swords are air, and coins, they refer to them as coins, are earth. And for those of you who are interested in directional facing people, 11 cards face left, 32 cards face center, 21 cards face right, and there are 11 cards of combined meaning. And oh, my color in the nail salon was 142. There you go. Twisted Sushi is here. Hello. And Madame Maru is here. Good to see you. And Brian saw the notification but couldn't resist stopping in by say hi. Got to get back to work. I'll catch the playback. Thank you. It's great to see you, Brian. And thank you, Merita. So yeah, it was 2007. So it's been, wow. Okay. So, and Dancing Soul Sister personally loves US Games cardstock. How do you feel about the cardstock, Thomas? You're muted.
When I was reading cards and shuffling and stuff, US game cards were, the traditional plaid back with the cushion linen. Seems to be about the same kind of quality, and they bend back and forth very nicely. You can take the bend out of them if you over shuffle.
Yeah. Peace Mama, I will get to, which ones are the male energy cards. It's things like the Lovers, the Two of Cups. So we'll pull some of those. So what Thomas and I are going to do right now is we're going to share some of our favorite cards. So what's your first favorite card, Thomas?
Well, I'm going to go. I have quite a few of the major arcana, but our Magician, number one. We have a very domestic, exotic woman, maybe reminiscent of Gypsy or Spanish culture. She's cooking with her tools. She's cooked up her tools. She got them all on a baking sheet. So so she not only knows magic, she knows alchemy.
Yes. Yeah. It sort of elevates that idea of being a magician, but now it elevates it to the next level of alchemy, knowing how to put those tools together in a way. Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, Zane is here. Tarot Token Witchery. Good to see you, Zane. Thanks for popping in. So, yeah. So, do you want to do another major?
Another major. I like the Hangman.
Okay.
We've got her. She's upside down because I don't know if she ate the poisoned apple or whatever, but
I'm getting there. Here we go.
She doesn't seem too distressed about it, though.
Yeah. The thing that I have appreciated about these cards is this is the deck that I have for my car. My car Lola wanted a tarot deck, and this is the deck that Lola wants. And so what Lola wants, Lola gets. So there's the Hanged Man. So, and Peace Mama said, I love the Magician. I came from Gypsies on one side and Shaman for Chief Yellow Hand on the other. Very nice. Okay, well, I'm going to share one of my favorite cards is the Chariot. I like the Chariot because this is that a lot of times is it Audrey Hepburn and these amazing women who would be on the French Riviera, and they're in convertibles, and so they put this they put a wrap around their head, a scarf, and it's just like going, and it's just like, oh yeah, she knows exactly where she's going. Ain't nothing, nothing going to get in her way, and she's going to look stylish while she does it. So, and Dancing Soul Sister said, magician in the kitchen, magic and manifestation in the ordinary. I agree with you. That's cool. So, all right. Do you have another one, Thomas, or you want me to go?
Why don't you go?
I have the Emperor, and the Emperor. I'm trying to figure out who this is, who this iconic person is. I can't remember if anybody knows who is the Emperor, but again, we have a female. Who's the Emperor? Help me out, people. If you know who it is, it's almost like Anna Karenina or something like that. So, but I like how. Oh, ethnicity is like Madonna. Well, could be, but and the guidebook doesn't tell. The guidebook doesn't share.
So I was pre-show. I was picking out all the cards that I thought were Lady Gaga, and there are several cards, several ladies that appear more than once throughout the deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, oh, could it be Evita? Oh, Madonna and Evita could be. I would expect. Didn't Evita have dark hair though? I don't remember. So, but and as we go through this, if we'll have at the end, we'll have an opportunity to show you the cards that you'd like to see. Hi, Joanne Mayhew. So, all right, Thomas, what do you have? What's next?
I promise not to get political, but I love that Ruth Bader Ginsburg is justice.
Well, I'm not sure it's Ruth, but I love this image. Say more.
That that we have women.
Yep.
Represented on the court.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I like how this is. I don't want to mess with this person, to be honest with you.
Oh well, yeah, she would tell you to there's some initial G Y M F A I N T before I beat you.
Yep. Yeah. And Joanne, we're talking about the Vanessa Tarot. So we're doing a deck casual about the Vanessa Tarot. Oh, here you go. Justice Jackson, it's like Janet Jackson. I don't, but anyhow. So yeah, natural dark hair, but she dyed it blonde. Yes, Madonna did that. Oh, puts me in mind of the TV Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
Yeah. Justice Jackson. I will have to look into that. Yeah, this makes me happy. There's a whimsy about it. I think it was how it was described, but it's a lot of fun. It's like, and in a reading, these cards work quite nicely together. So, I also have, where did it go? I thought the strength was fun because look how strength is, she's just sitting on the lion. She's not actually trying to control it. She's just like going, oh, well, you just sit right here and let me go ahead and
let
sit
me get comfy.
Yes, let us both get comfy. So there's a lot of whimsy. Yeah. Oh, Michelle said Evita had natural dark hair, but she dyed it blonde. There you go. So, all right. What's your next card, Thomas?
Wheel of Fortune. And guess who's going to be portrayed there?
Who?
The lovely Vanna White.
I think this is fun. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Carol Channing. Mousy said Carol Channing. Carol Channing does, could be on the strength card. Yeah. So think about, all of the powerful women uh, and how they could be, moved forward. I think that's great. That's great. I'm looking for my other majors, Thomas. I also pulled. Oh, here is a card with male energy on it. We have the devil, and I like that card actually. So this is most predominantly female presenting images, but so the devil brings this up. There you go.
It's trying to counterbalance the original tarot that it, where it is the patriarchal
Yep.
deck.
Yep. Yeah.
This is our matriarchal deck.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. The Devil Wears Prada. That's fun. Hi, Sunique Tarot. Good to see you. Good to see you. And did I show the lovers? I'm going to show the lovers. Here we have a masculine presence, but the thing I appreciate about this, Thomas, is I like how there are 3 people on the card. We have we still have this element of choice. We have this angel above. So I think that's great. So, oops, sorry. Here I'm putting Thomas next to, the guy on the lovers card. Sorry, Thomas.
Yeah, I remember when I had that much hair.
Oh, snap. Oh. All right. What's another card you'd like to show?
Let's go for the universe 21.
Yep. Yeah. What do you like about that one?
I just like that it, it shows an Asian woman, other than your typical stereotypical Caucasian people.
Mm-hmm.
I like people with ethnic backgrounds because they have striking features, whether they be Inuit,
Mm-hmm.
Korean,
Yeah.
Native American, indigenous peoples. Just the other words, not ordinary, typical what we see day after day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Ms. Universe and the pageantry. So, yeah. And I hear you, Pamela. Pamela does not really appreciate the devil with sexual overtones. It's too frequent. You're right. Those are. I hear you. I hear you. So, all right. One of the things that I want to show is I want to show all of the aces because all of the aces are very similar in format. So they look that they have the same format, which is fine. I'm not bothered by that at all. So the one thing that's a little weird for me is that the Ace of Swords, the swords is actually pointing down. I much actually prefer it facing up, but that's just me. So, but yeah. All right, what do you got, Thomas? What's up next for you?
Three of Cups, and we were debating who this could be. Which trio of ladies is this?
Oh, yes.
Charlie's Angels, but it goes to like Charmed or Charlie's Angels or
Uh-huh.
just any powerhouse dynamic trio of women it could be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those of you watching, who could that be? Who do you think is that group? Because you said Charmed. Is that also? Oh, what's the one they're going to be making a part 2 of? Practical Magic. So, but yeah, I like how they are all dressed to the nines for it. Jane Fonda and her buddies, yes. Yeah. Yeah. It does, it could be, definitely could be also Audrey Hepburn right in the center. So could be some classics. So I do appreciate that card as well, Thomas. Thank you for that. And well, since we're there, the Two of Cups has a male presenting person on it. This is one where I'm looking, it's okay. It's not my favorite. So, but it also looks like her ears or their ears have, like they're pointy or something like that.
Little elvish quality.
Elvish, yes. Yeah. Peace Mama did see the Audrey Hepburn. So, all right. What's next, Thomas? That's great.
Pop culture. Those of us of a certain age will remember who the Eight of Wands is modeled after.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Sabrina of Bewitched.
Yep.
Or Sabrina of Nicole Kidman.
Yes. So the original Bewitched, I think it's great. And there's a lot of power in that. It's a lot of fun. Hi, Jackie's Crystal Moon. Yep, Bewitched. Samantha from Bewitched. You were saying Sabrina.
I was saying Sabrina.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's Samantha.
Sabrina, yeah, Samantha.
Yeah. And actually, I'll be honest with you. I really enjoyed that show. And when Sadhana mentioned that and showed this, I was like going, oh my gosh, that's great. Oh, here's an interesting one. Hypnicity had mentioned perhaps 9 to 5.
Oh, Dolly and
Dolly, Lily,
Dolly
and
Jane, and
yep, that's fun. Yeah, I still love the show as well. So, so since we're talking about wands, one of the wands that I was appreciating was the Queen of Wands. And, I think it's just funny that there's this horse out there. And I was expecting to see it as a unicorn or something like that. But she's got her clutch, which is her purse.
Is that Eliza Doolittle mainly raining on the plane in Spain?
That's an interesting thing because I would have expected Eliza Doolittle to be in all black and white. So, Michelle Marie is, I grew up with Bewitched and I still can't wiggle my nose. Yeah. And yes, and Peace Mama has Bewitched on my playlist. And Hershey, what's the movie where they take their husband's money back? Is that the First Wives Club? I'm not sure.
Death becomes her.
Death becomes her. Oh, and Jackie's Crystal Moon talked about Mary Poppins for the Queen of Wands.
Yeah,
Could be. Yes. Okay, what are you holding up there, Thomas?
That was the Nine of Wands, and that was our another Asian lady dancing. So I appreciate somebody offering to dance one for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Could be the First Wives Club. Okay. So so one card that a card that challenges a lot of people. Mousy said that's the one I was thinking of, the song "You Don't Own Me."
You don't own me.
Yeah. So I appreciate the Three of Swords here because it's the stabbed heart is on the wall as an image. It's not the main portion of it. It's in the environment. So I appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, Hershey says that's the worst card in the whole darn deck.
What? In
The
this
Three of
deck?
Swords.
Oh,
No, in any deck, the Three of Swords.
So Hershey does not like the Three of Swords. Okay.
Well, I guess it's the universal heartbreak that we all go through.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. So let me see the worst card. Okay, Gerald. Is in my head. Okay, well, there you go. All right, Thomas. What else have you got?
The last card that I've got is the Ten of Coins. She is just she's got keys in her hand. She's a lady of leisure, but she's got pink eyes to match the posies in the background, and I don't know what's going on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has definitely got everything that she has worked hard for, and I like how she's carrying the keys. She has the keys to the kingdom.
She could be carrying the keys to the kingdom, or she could be the matron of the women's prison.
Okay. Have you shown my nemesis card yet? What's Hershey's nemesis card?
Three of Swords, I thought was Hierophant is Hershey's nemesis. No, we didn't show the Hierophant.
I'm going to now. Here you go, Hershey. Here's the Hierophant.
She's the naughty school marm.
Well, she may be, but I am certainly not going to mess with her.
No. She could put some pain into your life, I think.
Yes. And
are there keys? She's asking.
I unfortunately do not see keys. Oh, and this in the background you can see it says Sunday school.
Oh, even worse.
So right back there it says Sunday school. So there you go. Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, hot for teacher. Very cerebral and strong card. Yes. So you don't have any other cards?
That was my cards, my 10-ish cards.
Okay. Do you have any cards that you were struggling with or you needed help with? I've got the Five of Wands, and I thought this was a very interesting interpretation of it. There are 5 people who are fighting over the bouquet of who is going to be married next. I thought that was pretty interesting. I think that's I thought that was a fun perspective on that. It's like, oh, I hadn't thought of that before. So I appreciate that. If people have a particular card that they would like to see, please let me know, and we'll work on that. We'll show that.
Well, we've also got the 5 of Cups that looks a little different. Maybe one friend trying to convince the other that not all is lost.
Yeah, because oftentimes that's interesting, because oftentimes in the 5 of Cups, it's just one person, and there's not there's not somebody else there who's supporting that. That's I think that's a fun little perspective. So, and these are, princesses, obviously, with the outfits. We recognize some of those. So
I don't have any poofy sleeves like that, but I used to have shoulder pads in my suits, a la 80s,
yes. Okay, Jackie's Crystal Moon would like to see the Death card, of course. Here's the Death card. And Hershey said the Death card is their card of the year. And this is certainly somebody who is not afraid of what they're doing for the Death card. So there you go. Yeah, I do think it's Snow White and Princess Aurora. Yep. Peace Mama would like to see the King of Cups. Here's the King of Cups. All of the kings are also pretty much in the same position on a throne. So there's this, when you look at them, they do relate very nicely to each other. So you're welcome, Jackie. And I also wanted to show the King of Coins. Wait a minute. Actually, that was the King of Cups. Is that Harley Quinn, or is it the Devil? Wait a minute. You were talking about the. Oops. Wait a minute. No. I just flipped some cards. Hold on.
Wasn't the Death card, was it?
I don't think it was the Death card, but Dancing Soul Sister said she doesn't give an F, Lady Death. I mean, yeah. And okay, so there's the King of Cups. I wanted to show the King of Coins, because the King of Coins, again, we see, very similar. But this looks like someone who would be in the Wizard of Oz books, because there's this feeling of green all over it.
And I was thinking of maybe Johnny Depp's character in Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Just sort of the hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, a page boy or something like that?
Yeah, so I sort of got distracted of. That's something that I wish I knew more of. What were the references, so that I could actually appreciate them a little bit more. So, anybody else want to see specific cards?
The Four of Wands here is kind of fun. It's the making of the wine, the grape stomping. So that's their celebration.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. That's true.
The harvest celebration. We all
Yep.
Remember going to fairs or harvest celebrations or the pumpkin patch or something, picking apples in the fall.
So the tower is Hypnicity wanted to see the tower, and the tower is one of those cards where it's a different perspective, and I do appreciate that. And part of me, it's almost like she is a superhero. She's actually jumping down, and she's going to be able to fly. So there's the tower card. There's that. And oh yeah, I can't even think about grapes without Lucille Ball either.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so it's certainly, it's almost like she's flying. She's flying to come down. So, all right, and I wanted to show the Ten of Swords because the Ten of Swords is one where I was like going, was it the 10? No.
That's the 10.
Well, yeah, that's the 10. This is one where I was sort of like, okay, so the 10, we don't see the person stabbed in the back and laying in the ground dying. This is one that I'd have to see it placed into a reading to see how I would interpret that. But the other one that I had the 8 of Swords. I thought this was an interesting perspective.
Wonder Woman.
Well, because it's all of a sudden it's like, whoa, I hadn't thought of it being like being on a wheel and having somebody throw knives at you. So I thought that was, I thought it was like, whoa, okay. Okay. 10 of Cups. All right. 10 of Cups. It's actually a charming little card. Family together looking out of the windows with the 10 cups above and then looking at the fireworks. Leaving the tower and destroying it after flying away. Not a victim in this one. Yeah. Yeah. There is a lot of courage in that 10 of Swords. Yes. Yeah. So, and one of the other things that I was noticing is that all of the pages are very childlike. They are, they appear younger. So they are not. Let me pull the other.
They're clearly more adolescent than.
Yes, they're definitely younger. So they're not. They're not putting an older female in. So they're still having that same sense. There's whimsical. Yes. 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 So, and that's fun. So, are there any other cards that people would like? Oh yes, thank you, Thomas.
That's another page of coins, and then I think for the 6 of Cups, I think we have Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz, but I'm not sure.
We could, yes,
or maybe Alice.
Yeah. So
Let me clean off my camera lens.
So, all right. And so I think that's that is all of the cards that I had indicated that I wanted to chat about. Oh, well, I do have one more I want to show. It's the Eight of Cups. And, it's interesting just because this one, there are no cups on this card, but the person is actually leaving something and following the light, definitely associated with the moon. And I appreciate that.
Are the cups in the back of the bench or the fence in the foreground?
Oh, yes, they are. Thank you, Thomas. Yep, they're right there. Good eye. Good eye. So,
Bad legs, good eye.
yeah. They're on the fence. Yes. Yep. So, yeah. It also could be Alice in Wonderland through the looking glass.
Yeah, Alice.
So, that's great.
So, if I were to go to a younger ladies reading party or something, and when they wanted tarot for entertainment, I might take this deck and use it to just so they would have some empowered role models.
Yeah. This actually could be a fun deck for someone who is perhaps wanting to learn tarot, because it's a lot of fun. But not for everybody. But I think for those of us who remember the powerful women from TV and movies and real life, I think it could be fun. So, and so yeah. But there was another question because Peace Mama asked which were the male energy cards. So, here's Temperance as a bartender, mixing things. That's fun.
Well, Temperance might water down your drink if it were a bartender.
They might, but hey, there you go. Probably because that's the best thing to do.
More ice.
Yeah, more ice. There you go. I did think the 8 of coins was a fun little card. I love the idea of a female doing welding.
Rosie the Riveter type.
Rosie the Riveter, it's like firepower. It's like incredible. I like that. So if people are interested, Thomas, would you be willing to come back and do some readings using the Vanessa Tarot?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so if you are watching this in the playback and you'd like to have Thomas come back to do a readings with the Vanessa Tarot, please let us know. If you're watching right now, is that something that you would like? This is a deck that's available through US Games systems. Links are below. Again, purchase responsibly. Know your limits. We are here to share, not to sell. And I'm going to do that thing where I
it periodically goes on sale for $16, $17.
Yeah. It's a good shuffle. Bye, Pamela. Thanks for being here. Hershey is supporting that we do live readings with that. So it works. Does a riffle shuffle nicely. Does very cool this way. So
hand over hand.
Yeah, hand over hand. And oh, look, the 10 of Cups flew out. So there you go. Pamela would love to see some readings with this. So, but cool. And well, Thomas, thank you so very much. People can subscribe to your channel, and they can be notified when you go live, because you do shows really regularly. So I appreciate
I
that.
have 3 of my shows that I do regularly per week. The Sunday, I help behind the scenes for Meta Messages for Hershey on Mondays. And Hershey and I have shadow work on Wednesdays, and I do a Tuesday night tarot pairs.
Excellent. And is that usually with Jeff?
Usually with Jeff, but anybody can come on, and it's just showing that you can take any 2 cards and by all the different ways, the permutations of flipping them, the different meanings of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it looks like people would like to see us do some readings. So as soon as we're finished here, Thomas and I will figure out when we can do some readings with these. So I do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so very much. And I encourage people to remember to take a breath, drink some extra water, and be nice to yourself. I encourage people to take a nap. So any outgoing messages from you, Thomas?
Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Go out and make it a great day.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.